I accidentally bought an 8K drone. Now before you click away, let me explain it real quick. I bid on eBay, not expecting to be the highest bidder. So I scored a Autel EVO II with the 8K camera at a substantial discount. And here it is. So I do plan on doing some drone videos with this. I also still have the original Mavic Pro, as I have been flying for years. And I do have my FAA 107 license, so I can fly commercially and on my channel. Now I'm blurring all this out for obvious reasons, but it was actually not as difficult as I thought it originally was to be able to get one. So I've got the controller here. That flips right up. Got the antennas. And the screen on the controller does not display any video. You connect your phone to here and then connect via USB over to the bottom. And then you use your phone as a screen, just like with pretty much every other major drone that's out there. And here she is. Overall, I'd say that this drone is built pretty well. It is a little plasticky compared to the Mavic. And one thing that I don't like about it is the gimbal protector. This little thing here is a pain in the butt to get on and off. Whereas on the Mavic, the one that goes over it as like a shield is very simple to clip on, and then there's a tiny little plastic piece that just drops in behind that holds the gimbal stationary while you have it in your bag and you're moving around. On this side here we got the micro SD card slot, and you can see here you just press that and it comes right out. Just pulling out like that, and then to put it back in, you get that nice click. Not sure if you can hear that. Then you've got USB-C over on this end as well. I'm not sure what all you could do from that. I'm not sure if you can just plug it in and pull your photos or video off of it. It does have, I believe, 8 gigs of storage built right in, which is nice. So if you do forget your micro SD card, at least you have something. But that's why you always have at least 2 inside of your drone bag or carrying case. All right, so we go ahead and put the number 2s back again, and you can see here on the sides has like number 2 and then number 1. That folds right back up. Battery on this is pretty nice. You push the button on the back and it'll show you how much charge you have on it, and you just go ahead and drop it right in. Now, from what I have seen on YouTube from other channels is that depending on like the bag that they have or carrying case, that this button could get pressed on accident, and with DJI you have to press, let go, press and hold, and with this it's just a press and hold, so there is a chance that it could go ahead and get turned on or off in your bag, so it's best to take it out if your bag doesn't protect against that. Now this carrying case has foam on the inside, and I'll show you here in a sec. So back here, the probability of it getting smushed enough to be able to actually turn it on is very, very minimal. So in theory, I should be able to have one battery inside of the drone and also another one here. But since the batteries cost $200 at the moment, I'm going to wait a little bit. But I do have 3 batteries for my Mavic, so I can get plenty of flight time out of it. The visual quality out of this drone is definitely a step above, having the 48 megapixel sensor. What I do miss though is some of the intelligent modes that DJI has, especially for like panoramic photos. You have to do all of that manually with the Autel drone. So Autel, if you are watching, please add smart features like this. Also, where you go ahead and can like hover around an object. It just seems like that there's not nearly as many options and granular control that the DJI has. However, what makes this stand out is that it does not care where I'm at. It will let me go fly wherever I want to without giving me a hard time. Now, if you like this video, go ahead and make sure you slap that like button. It really does help this channel out because I'm a small channel. Go ahead and be sure to go ahead and click on share down below as well, and share it out on your social media and like that post as well. And last but not least, go ahead and tap that subscribe button if you haven't already. Click on subscribe and enable notifications so that you don't miss a beat. And I'll catch you in the next one.